share with us. Disrupt your thoughts. Reclaim your power. Give it up, give it up.
All right. So by show of hands, how many of you have ever been right there on the cusp of an amazing opportunity? Show of hands, anybody? I mean, you just felt like you were right there, full of possibilities. And you might have been a little bit nervous or even scared. Oh, but you were prepared. You were ready. And then you heard it. That whisper of doubt. And that whisper of doubt is like water seeping in through the tiniest of cracks, slowly eroding the foundation of your confidence. And that whisper of doubt, I call it a whisper, but sometimes it feels like a shout. You're not enough. Girl, you can fail. It just keeps going and going and going. And that whisper of doubt, it gets its fuel from our limiting beliefs. Those limiting beliefs that cause us to question who we are, our abilities, and even our worth. But I'm here today because I want to help each of you better understand how to make sure that you can recognize, disrupt, and even rewrite those limiting beliefs. And I'm telling you, it's not going to be easy because I had to do it myself. 15 years ago, I was preparing for a job interview. And my cousin called to wish me luck. Hey, cuz, what's up? Got that job interview, you ready? I know you got it. This is yours. Yeah. But the only reason that I think that they have me in the mix of the interviews is because they need a black woman. Renika Devon Weston. Really? Cuzzo, that's all you think of yourself? I knew I was so much more, but that whisper, it just kept blowing in my ear. So I got a good night's rest and I got ready for the interview and I walk into the room and I say, "Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Nice to meet you." And wouldn't you know it, 3 white men on the interview panel. But it didn't matter because I was ready.
That's right.
First question, I nailed it. Second question, so Renika, got a lot of impressive experience here. Why are you the best candidate for this job? That information might be great, but you're only here because you're a black woman. Well, so glad you asked that question. I'm a great coach. I've been told I'm a great leader, and I know how to put sales results on the board. I also bring a diverse perspective that would be valued by any team. You see, in that moment, when he asked me that question, I didn't eliminate that limiting belief or that whisper, but what I was able to do is I was able to challenge it. And I was able to realize that it was not a limiting belief that I needed to step into, but my liberating truth. And so what I would say to each of you today is that whisper will come, I promise you. But I'm going to ask you to remember just 3 simple things: clarity, courage, and commitment. So you'll probably forget it by the time this is over, so I need you to repeat after me. Clarity, courage, and commitment. You need the clarity to be able to recognize those whispers. Where are they coming from? What is the root of each of these whispers? You also need to have the ability to disrupt those whispers, because those whispers are the fuel that is charged into our limiting belief. But the last thing you need a whole lot of courage. Because that unwavering courage, that's the kind of courage that's going to help you to clearly step time and time again into your liberating truths. And if you can do that, I promise you, no matter what room, no matter what environment you're in, you will be able to disrupt any of those limiting beliefs. Thank you.